Hello, what's up guys? It's Pixelatedapollo. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys are doing well. Before we get started with this evil versus, well, evil battle in Third Age Total War, I must ask you this one question. Which team would you fight for? Team Sauron or Team Saruman? That's what we have right here. A what-if battle between Mordor and Isengard. The book talks about it a little bit. The movies talk about it as well. What happens if men shall fail and all the free peoples of Middle-earth, they are dead or slaves, and Sauron is in charge of everything? He wouldn't be buddy-buddy with Saruman and Isengard. There will be a great clash between let me try this again. There will be a great clash between these two titans. And that's what we're going to see here today. So let's check out these army comps and get this battle underway. So let's start with Mordor here. So Mordor is commanded by Gundabad I. He's got a good force of Uruk halberds in the front line. He also has some Uruk archers and standard Uruk heavy infantry. Now, of course, we cannot forget the Olag High, which will mow down orcs or whatever that's in their way. We also have some mounted Númenórean shield guard for his cav. In fact, I think this is his general, so he's got his general on horseback. He's got orc maulers in the back lines as well, so a good army of orcs, Uruks, ready to fight to the death. Now let's not forget. Well, let me try this again. Let us not forget about the Númenórean shield guard that he has over here, which is a nasty elite unit. So let's move on to Isengard now. So, and we're gonna do point one speed. So Isengard, he's bringing some Uruk-hai archers mixed in with some crossbows. He's got a long line of Uruk-hai pikemen. In the back here, he's got some reserve units like the guards of Orthanc. He's got more crossbows back in the very back, and then the very back, he's got orc raiders that are looking the wrong way for whatever reason. He's got berserkers and some warg riders for a cav force. I think his general, yes, it's the champions of the White Hand. Here's his general, ready to fight to the death, to serve Saruman in the great glory of battle. So let's do normal speed, begin the fight, and we'll see how this one turns out. Alright, so Mordor and Isengard, there's a little bit of an awkward start to this battle because they deployed, well, kind of awkwardly. So that will cause awkward situations for sure. So Mordor is now maneuvering his forces, but this is a bit of a blob force here. This is not good against the crossbows and archers of Isengard, but he's now going to send forward the Olag High. They're going to lead the charge and try to absorb most of that ammo. Let's see if he can get to the front line without losing any Olag High. So they're actually very close. Is he going to fall back his archers, though? That's the question. Doesn't look like it. Let's see, they're bloodied up. They're going to stand their ground. Yep, here we go, guys. It's too late for them to run. And the Olag High are going to smash their way through the Uruk-hai lines. So, oh, Siri? That's not... I don't understand. Siri going off there. I'm sorry about that. But the Olag High, they are finally cleared a path. The crossbows are finally getting out of there, but now the infantry is closing in, so they're going to support the Olag High. That one just died. And then here comes a charge from the general, crushing these archers. So Isengard making some costly mistakes. His archers are right out in the open. Finally, he's going to retreat them behind his pikemen, but the general needs to watch out. Actually, does he have multiple units of... Yeah, he does have multiple units of cav forces. Why did I not see that one? But they're going to disengage, and it looks like Isengard is forming a bit of a box around his forces, and he's going to rely on the pikemen. And here comes the orcs to smash the Uruk-hai lines, and they're going to try to use brute force to break through the defenses. And what? Oh, excuse me, my goodness! Once they break through the lines, they should be able to cause a bit of a floodgate issue and get behind and get inside that protective square and crush the units in the middle of it. So more heavy infantry, orc maulers going in. The Isengard pikes holding for as long as possible. Let's zoom out here. Let's see what's going on. We actually have some maneuvering of cav. This is excellent. So the Númenórean shield guard going for the back ranks, looking for vulnerable targets, maybe even looking for a gap in the defenses. Actually, yep, he is going to charge some archers that are out of position. Look at this. Isengard doing a pretty bad job of maintaining his forces, considering that he's formed a noob square and he can't even keep his archers inside protected. But he's going to try to recover from that and send up some raiders to let me take my time here, to protect his rear. There you go. So he's falling back his heavy infantry. Okay, so now we've got some Uruks taking advantage of the gaps in the back lines. Uruks facing Berserkers. It's going to be a challenging fight for them. But the Berserkers are pretty solid, but usually you want to send some infantry support to fight with your Berserkers. Let's actually slow down the battle so we can really experience all of the fight. So we're doing let's do 0.3 speed. So the Berserkers are trying to hold back the flank. We've got Shield Numenorians, or Numenorian Shield Guard, who are also trying to muscle their way behind enemy lines, but we've got fresh Raiders trying to hold them back. That's going to be a tricky situation. We've got Archers in the back lines, focusing down their fire on this huge blob. Probably shouldn't use fire arrows. He should probably use just, standard shot, but hey, it looks pretty cool, right? I mean, you got to give them that. The Olog High kicking and screaming. Okay, minus the screaming, but they are kicking and throwing their maces around and trying to just break through these pikemen. The pikes, the Uruk-hai pikes, are definitely going to make it very challenging for them. We actually have, let's see, nothing going on this side. So, yeah, Mordor is not going to try to send any forces to try to flank around there, which is smart. You got to focus on one area. All right, so let's zoom in. It can get a little confusing who's who because both these armies are going with the evil black armor kind of style. Go figure. What a surprise. But I definitely see a lot of crumbling here. Their lines are weakening. Weakening! The Numenorian Shield Guard are attacking the backs of these Raiders. It just feels like Mordor is just out micromanaging his forces right now. The Raiders falling back, trying to contain these mounted Numenorian Shield Guard. Or not the Raiders, but the Warg Riders. So he's going to fall back, maybe try to attack the other side. Nope, he's going back in. He's going to maneuver back in. I think he's going to attack the Warg Riders. Is he? No, he's going to run right by. We have a random Olog High who's in the back lines. The Olog High have made it to the back lines and now harassing the Uruk-hai crossbows. And they're getting chewed up. Getting chewed up by those Olog High. There is now an opening in the defenses. Look at this. Let's slow it down once again. There is a gap in the battle lines. The Numenorian Shield Guard have easy access over into the center. So the Isengard front line is just crumbling very quickly in multiple parts, but that does not mean he's going to lose the fight because, again, he's got fresh reserves over on this side, which he could easily send over to protect other parts of the battle line. So let's see what he does here. So we'll go back to normal speed. He's really just got to kill those Olog High, but doesn't look like he's really done that much damage. This battle is extremely chaotic. Very chaotic. Very messy. Uruk halberds grouping up. The Uruk-hai pikemen are shaken down to 24. They could break at any moment. They're now going to flank around and support the front line. Now we have the guards of Orthanc surrounded on two fronts. The Orc Maulers moving in pretty quickly. So the balance of power is still dead even. Actually, I would say slightly in favor of Isengard. So that should give you a lot of hope here for if you're rooting for Isengard. He's got to move these pikemen. He's got to move the reserves over here. He's got to do something now. I know he's worried about this flanking force. This is a good use of the archers, but again, he should use standard shot because he would get more arrows off. Fire arrows, they definitely hurt morale, but come on. No. More volleys. Nope. That was a good charge. Really good charge by the mounted Numenorian Shield Guard. Here comes the Warg Riders closing in. They're going to try to take advantage of this, try to surround them, cut them down, and hopefully get rid of Mordor's cav presence. Back here, the fight is also in favor of Mordor. These raiders don't really stand a chance against the Numenorian Shield Guard. There goes the general. The general for Isengard has been killed. And now morale is going to be a big issue for Isengard. The Berserkers are now closing in. They're trying to support the Raiders, and they're trying to win on this flank. If there's any chance for Isengard to win this one, they've got to kill Mordor's general. They have to. If they don't, then, wrap it up. It's game over. It's game over, man. The Olog High, though, they're stuck in an ocean of... Olog High, they're stuck in an ocean of So this is turning into a cluster of a fight. Numenorians, Orc Maulers, Uruks, Olaghai, Urukai. Here comes another charge from the Numenorian Shield Guard, just destroying the Urukai archers. And the archers are breaking just from that one charge. I don't blame them. I would break too. Like, screw this, man. This sucks. I'm getting out of here. The Berserkers, I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that the Berserkers have infinite morale. So they might be able to save the day here if they could kill these Numenorian Shield Guard. It feels like the Numenorian Shield Guard are just popping out of nowhere. Did I miss? I must have missed a lot during that army comp phase. And the Olaghai just will not die. Olaghai, do not die. You know what I mean? He's down to, let's see, what has he got here? How many Olaghai? It looks like the full unit. I mean, I don't see one dead Olaghai. Oh, there we go. There we go. Once you see one drop, then they all start to drop because they're all around the same amount of hit marks. But the balance of power just now is ever so slightly in favor of Mordor. So look how close this fight is. It's pretty unbelievable. The guards of Orthanc, even though they lost their general, they are surrounded on 3 fronts, are still holding their own. In fact, they're going steady. They know they're not going to live in this fight, but they're going steady. That I appreciate. Yep, here comes more flanking Uruks. We go ahead and attack the guards of the Orthanc. We got plenty of archers back here, of the Orc archers. Probably like, what, 500 of them? They're firing down and going for the back ranks of the Isengard army. And we've got a random unit of pikemen hanging back here. I think they're trying to protect their back reserve. Back here, we've got more pikes that are trying to chop up the Numenorian Shield Guard. But it seems like the Shield Guard are just a bit too strong. And the Urukai pikemen, they're out of formation. It looks like he's just now trying to reform them. But it's not looking great. It's not looking great for Isengard. Oh god, here comes the Olaghai. Come on, pikes, get a kill. Slow him down. The Olaghai, they're gonna walk first. They're gonna waddle. Now they're charging in. He's gonna attack the backs of the Urukai pikemen. Definitely need to support the Numenorian Shield Guard. It's a pretty even fight, but now it's not anymore because of the Olaghai. Let's go back over to this main front line. Okay, now the balance of power is looking a little concerning for Isengard. It's greatly in favor of Mordor. The front lines are crumbling. I don't even really see a lot of Isengard troops protecting that front line. Guards of Orthanc down to 61 men. The Numenorian Shield Guard still just running around, butchering these Berserkers. That's a great way to get rid of Berserkers. If you have cav, heavy shock cav, just charge them. Don't stick, don't hang around in melee, prolonged melee, because that's just going to make it worse. Just go in, charge them, get them off the battlefield. Get them off the battlefield. All right, the Olaghai are victorious. They've destroyed the rear guard. Actually, there's still a couple units fighting back here. It's pretty amazing that Isengard is not breaking instantly because they're losing the fight. It's pretty obvious. And the fact that their general is dead. Oh, nice. Another charge into the back of these Berserkers. The Berserkers trying to desperately save the guards of Orthanc that are in a ring of death. The ring of Uruks. The Olaghai now engaging. Good God. That's brutal. That is brutal. There's no peace for these guards of Orthanc. They're going to have to fight to the death. There's no surrender in this type of war. The war between evil and evil. Alright, so Urukai pikemen, they're breaking. I guess the guards of Orthanc have infinite morale. There's another charge from the Olaghai, just trying to butcher these guards of Orthanc. Down to 23 over on this side. Really the last parts of this Isengard army making their stand. but it will most likely go in vain. There we go. There we go. Now they're breaking. They're fleeing for their lives. This one, though, not breaking. These guys are probably just fighting to the death. I mean, where can you break in this? You just can't. You're surrounded. So you might as well either just bend the knee and be like, I serve Sauron. But to be fair, these are men. These are humans. So I don't think Sauron's going to really treat them with respect. It's not like he treats his orcs with this respect anyways, so whatever. It's going to suck living under Sauron whether you're human or an orc. Probably it's going to be a little bit better if you're an orc, I guess. I don't know. What does this matter? Alright, so finally they butchered the guards of Orthanc. Mordor still has a solid army. And really what they have to kill here is just a couple berserkers that just won't give up the fight. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up here for that battle, for this battle. So that was a brutal fight. If we just real quick talk about what Isengard did wrong there. I'm going to slow it down so it doesn't end. So basically what Isengard did wrong is he had the right idea using his strength, which is his pikemen. But if you're going to form a defensive formation like that, you cannot have any holes in your defenses. And the Cav, the flanking Uruks, the Olog High, they caused a lot of problems for his formation, found a lot of holes, and once he used those holes to just charge in and destroy the front ranks of those pikemen, it was game over. So I'm just going to say it here. This battle was pretty much over as soon as it started, just as soon as Mordor started to flank around. Now, I think what Isengard could have done is make a smaller defensive formation. Also, I don't usually say this all the time, but it would be pretty interesting to see if he brought a ballista, if that would have helped him out against these trolls, because it's just one hit, one kill with the ballista. So, I don't know. That's something to experiment with. But let's go back to normal speed and go to the end of the fight, because I pretty much said everything I needed. Alright guys, so here we are at the end results, and look at that. Mordor getting 3,000 kills and 300 prisoners. They had a total of 4,204. Of course, Isengard not actually that far behind in number of troops. By the way, Isengard is commanded by Corrigan. So really great fight. It was actually pretty close considering the numbers. But again, Mordor just taking the advantage with superior tactics and just kind of out-microing Isengard. If we look at the kills, though, here we go. So that's going to be it for today's battle. Thank you so much for joining me. Lots of great kills with some cheaper units, which is pretty cool. But I hope you enjoyed this one. I know you guys have been wanting to see more and more Third Age. I just wanted to let you know it's pretty difficult to get Third Age replays. So if you have any cool replays, like really cool replays, send them my way. And also, I'm going to be trying to make my own custom scenarios so we can really pump out some Third Age content for you guys. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.